Okay, the tensioner roller for the timing belt is part number 944-105-127-03. Alright, so the guide is held on by two 10 millimeter nuts, one right there, and then theoretically should just pull off, but yeah, that sounds like a lot of sand. I wish I could do this stuff in real time. It's just, yeah, I can't really hold the camera and do this. Alright, so I'm going to go in here, get this belt guide guy off, and I'll see you when it's off. Here are the two 10 millimeter bolts. Alright, so with the guide railed out, I just actually took a flathead screwdriver and just gently persuaded it off of those. I should be able to, yeah, get the rest of this belt off. Here we go. Alright, so the belt's off, and now I need to remove a few other rollers so I can get to this water pump. So removing this top roller with the makeshift Harbor Freight pin spanner, I have it down there. It's going to rest against the AC compressor. Take my 17 millimeter socket guy right here. If I can get this. Come on, dude, just please. Seriously? Okay. So, socket in there. Crank it back. Alright, so now that end's going to hit it. And I should just be able to. Yep, there we go. Just snap it free like so. And yep, that's basically how you can do it. So I'm going to get the rest of this guy off, and I'll see you when the roller's off. I got that roller piece off. Oh, and they marked it. That's awesome. Part number is 944-102-205-04, and this is keyed very much the same way the bottom one is. And I believe I actually have to take... do I? No, I don't have to take that roller off. I do have to get the sprocket off, and I can start... I think that's it, and I can get the rest... get this guy off, and then I can start working on removing the cover so I can get to the water pump. I just slid this guy out. The car gods are in my favor today, so I'm totally happy about that. Part number on this guy, 944-105-125-02. And this guy is keyed, so he actually just slides on. Yeah, well, he slides on this way I took it off. I'm not doing that yet. So I'll show you how to put them on when I replace the stuff. We're going to start removing the timing cover, or excuse me, the plastic cover. I can access that. I'm going to start at the camshaft, work my way down. There's going to be a series of 10 millimeter bolts. One's going to be right there. The next one's going to be down there. I will remove these off camera and continue on. Probably the best way you can see them is, yeah, like that. So the next 10 millimeter bolt I located is at the bottom. Basically find where your crankcase is and move over one to the left, and there's one a little bit above that to the right. I'm going to remove those two. So I just pulled this guy out. This one right here, the one thing I did notice is it's got a little bit of oil on it. So I honestly don't know enough to know if that's a cause for concern, but I am this far, so let's carry on. So here's just a shot of those are the two that I pulled out from the camshaft. This is the one of the top right of the the 24 millimeter nut sprocket. I will remember the name, not now. Alright, so here are the 4 bolts that hold on the back plastic cover. These two are the ones near the camshaft. These two are the ones located near the crankcase. I'm going to spin around here. So once we have those 4 off, I should just be able to slide this guy out. There we go. Oh yeah. And there she is in all of her glory. So I think I told you guys. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I think I can. Yep, there. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to replace that hose too. Oh man, if I wasn't this close, I'd part you out. So yeah, let's get the yes, let's get the water pump off. That's what I'm trying to say. Actually, you needed to get this roller off before I started on the water pump. That's just another 17 millimeter. This one's basically pretty easy. Unscrew it, slides out. And so here's my box of current parts with old parts, so I can give you a side-by-side comparison after this. Okay, so I went and removed the screw from this guy, pulled that off, and the screw from this one, it's kind of stuck on there. I also removed all the bolts and nuts from the water pump, and this is the orientation of it right here. That one's just a nut, another nut, 10 millimeter. They're all 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter bolt. One of these guys with the washers, 10 millimeter bolt, 10 millimeter bolt, bolt, nut, nut, bolt, 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 nut, nut, and this is the longest one there. Once I had, because it's just easier for me to show you where all they are there. So I'm going back over here, and now all I should do is, it should, yeah, here we go. I had to give it some force to get it pulled out, and I think with this hose on right here, it may fight me a bit, but it should just slide off. Yeah, it's gonna fight me. So I will get this guy off and have the water pump out. So the one thing I did notice about the old water pump is when I looked down into the middle there, that's right, it had no thermostat in there. So where the thermostat goes, got a replacement one right here, and it just slides in there like so. And then here's the snap ring. I picked up from Harbor Freight again. I picked up some of these Quinn 639/3/8s, and I don't even know why I'm trying to do this one-handed. So basically, here we go. Alright, so I got the snap ring in like that. They hold down there. And the snap ring, squeeze it, slide it into place, and there we go. It is nice and snug in there. Okay, so I slid the new gasket on right here. Now it's just a matter of time. Matter of me just putting on the new water pump, just like so. And I also got to tighten that little cap guy right there down. So I'm going to throw this on the car. I am going to leave my gasket dry. There seems to be, yeah, like a pretty good mix of some people having a lot of success with it dry. Some people put sealant on it. Either way seems to work well. I'm going to do mine dry. That's just because from what most people have said they do. So I'm going to leave the gasket on there, pop the water pump on, and we'll start putting bolts back in.